is about what I learned, what I saw from my trips. My mission with Eric is to trace the Chinese footsteps from China to Bangkok. I'm looking for is how they preserve the culture, how they have infiltrated and actually created into the society. So the first stage inspiration is from the rice field of Chengchi, where they have been cultivating rice and fish together for over 1,000 years. They're perfect neighbors. So it's a perfect harmony between rice and fish living together. We have a cod. We have a sauce made with rice. So it's flavored with 8 different spices. And I gotta make sure that all things are balanced. Balanced, coexisting with each other in harmony, just like the rice field.
First of all, would you love to introduce yourself to everyone of us?
Just say hi for everybody here with you.
Well, yes, I'm Chef Alvin, known as the Demon Chef.
I'm Chef Eric, known as Eric.
Hi, welcome. Alright, so while they're actually tasting the food right here, right? We would love to find out more, like being in the culinary industry for more than a decade. Could you share more with us of your experience filming this secret Road Delicacies, Rise Unearthed?
Okay, maybe you start first because I always have more to say than you do anyway.
Well, I haven't been in the industry for a decade, so it was just, it was a lot of fun. It was the first time going to a lot of these places for me, and it's not just about rice, it's about like the beautiful agriculture as well, which I think the show captures very, very nicely.
I think for us, especially myself and Eric in particular, that we were both born outside of China, okay? I'm in UK and he in Canada, but we definitely have a lot of Chinese blood in us and a lot of Chinese food. And I think being in the industry for 10 years, but what was really fascinating was going back to our roots and learning, going back to China, which is our roots because our parents, our grandparents are actually from there, and learning core values from rice. And I think, rice is very important culturally in the Chinese culture. It is, a symbol of life, it's a symbol of wealth. And it's not just that we picked up on the culinary sense. We also, found a lot of values, okay, which will help guide us in our life, something that we miss because we were not raised and born in China. So I found that very fascinating, right, Gary?
That's very impressive. So to both of the chef, just out of curiosity, right? So is there any prominent figure or celebrities that both of you have put together for this documentary? Is there any celebrity or prominent figure that you could actually share with us?
I think we saw a lot of people, and sometimes, I think to see celebrity is I think it's a word that sometimes is overrated, okay? So I think it's, we found a lot of very fascinating people. And of course, it's always good because when we visited, we didn't go to all the first part, what they call the first cities. We went to a lot of the secondary cities, and of course these are the cities where a lot of the rice fields and the rice paddies were. We went to quite a lot of these very rural environment. And I think we met a lot of fascinating people. Eric himself, you dealt with a lot of the really down-to-earth farmer. What was your experience in that?
I mean, I would love to piggyback on that. I mean, I think what's unique about this show is it showcases places that people haven't really seen before. Not really the destination places, but all these secret little gems of beautiful mountains, beautiful rice paddies. And the people are just, everywhere we went, doesn't matter where it was, they were just extremely, extremely friendly, and they just show us their trade. They were extremely prideful and proud to share their secrets with us.
就是I'm sure that both of you, for the nature of your career, that you have traveled across the world. That can you share more with us that what has inspired you to be so creative in preparing the menu that satisfies one's taste buds and also the culture of the country?
Especially the one that they're actually having now.
Yeah, can you share with us about that?
Okay, I want to, I'm sorry, it's been brought out to you now. This was one of the dishes that was inspired by the show. We went to, in particular, in Chengchi, where, one of the oldest rice fields in China, where it's very, very particular or very special, in which, it's a ecology system, a marriage between fish and rice. So it's what you call a perfect marriage, where one benefits from the other. Okay. Certainly, I see you're not married yet, so you're smiling, but believe me, you'll benefit. So what it is a coexistence between fish and rice, and where the fish would eat the pests, would be almost like an insecticide, a natural insecticide, and also they fertilize the rice field. So it's they're basically helping each other, and I think in terms of values, true values, it's also very important to see that even in nature and even in the cultivation of rice, you have this I think this teaching of trying to coexist and benefit each other. So this particular dish, I have the fish is a cod, and I have made a rice sauce with. Now, also, today in particular, the 45th anniversary of the relationship between China and Malaysia. So I took Chinese rice from China. So from the field, I took the chengting, I took the rice, I made it crispy into waba. And then the sauce, I done it with rice from Kuching, which is another place we filmed, with barrio rice. So this is, I would say, a relationship or a cooperation to make a unique dish between Malaysia and of course China. Also, the sauce, okay, it's made with duck. Now, where the duck plays in, okay, obviously the duck's going to eat the fish at one point. So I think this dish really symbolizes, okay, what we learned in China, what inspired us, And a lot of people ask, what did I learn new? A lot of times we don't learn anything new. We just try to find what is traditional and find what is old and make it into something new.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, may we request a big round of applause dedicated to Chef Alvin and Chef Eric. 那我相信大家都看到，其实我们每位的嘉宾呢，他们手上都是拿着一杯的这个米。那待会儿呢，在我们倒数3声之后呢，就会请大家一起把这个米呢倒进玻璃容器里面。
Alright, so to all of VIP on the stage, on a count of 3, you are going to pour this together as this launching ceremony into this glass container together. Alright, so whenever all of you are ready, on my count, in 3, 2, 1.
是的，也在这里热烈的祝贺丝路美食之探寻米宗2020年丝路名碟点播正式启动。
And with this, it symbolizes the inclusion of Chinese culture and to grow simultaneously with the growing bowl. Once again, a big round of applause to all of the VIP on the stage. Thank you so much.
是的，也大米的融合，则拿中国文化的包容性，中国与世。